Good afternoon, Nerdfighteria! I am here talking really fast because I need to get this video done in 4 minutes and we have a lot to get through. Ready, set, go! Episode 1. Episode 1 is basically a story about good and evil as you kick it off with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi going to the planet Naboo in order to save the Queen from the Trade Federation. Once they save the Queen, they have to leave, but their ship gets damaged on impact and they have to put down on this small backwater planet called Tatooine. Fortunately, they don't have enough to repair their ship, so they have to request this little boy named Anakin in order to run a pod race in order to get their ship back. Once they get their ship back, they go to Coruscant. Once at Coruscant, Coruscant tells them, hey, no way, they have to go back to Naboo. Once at Naboo, they have this huge epic battle with Darth Maul, spaceships flying, bolts everywhere. Anakin apparently can fly really good even though he's like only 10. I probably wouldn't do the whole in like a normal plane, never mind a starship. Anyway, we eventually end up now on at Episode 2. Episode 2. It's a love story. Episode 3. Episode 3 kicks it off where Episode 2 left off at the love story, mushy, gushy, whatever bits. Eventually, Episode 3 is a tale of two brothers, Anakin and Obi-Wan. Brothers not by blood, but by just their closeness. Anakin is still Obi-Wan's apprentice, but not for much longer. Anakin eventually makes it onto the trials, and Anakin starts falling to the dark side by the mentor of Palpatine, which is revealed to be the main bad guy in the series. Obi-Wan has to fight Anakin at the very climactic scene of the series in what's considered one of the best movies of the first three. That made no sense. And Obi-Wan eventually cuts off Anakin's arms and legs and leaves him to burn and die. Anakin becomes Darth Vader, which is our next protagonist of the next three, and we go on. Episode 4. And the one you've all been waiting for, Episode 4, kicked off the series way back when, and it was considered one of the best movies of all time way back when, because everyone loved it. It was just such an awesome movie. Now we follow Luke Skywalker, who's Anakin Skywalker's son, which we see at the end of the third movie. Luke Skywalker has to go and try to find a journey of self-realization. Eventually, his aunt and uncle get killed. He has to go save a princess. They blow up a Death Star. He learns how to fly, they come into the self, and at the end, they're all heroes. Unfortunately, his mentor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, who was in the first three movies, comes back, and he's killed by Darth Vader, who is now our named protagonist. See? It all links together. Episode 5. It was personally my favorite movie of the series, and probably one of the ones with the darkest tone. Episode 5 focuses on Luke as he battles through being a hero of the rebellion. Eventually, he has a tryst with his, Leia, who, I'll explain that later. Eventually, Luke Skywalker gets told to go to the planet Dagobah, so he abandons his rebel hero ship and goes off to learn from Yoda, who is from the first three, and learns to become a Jedi Knight. Unfortunately, on the way there, he gets stuck in the mud, and there's a bunch of other things, and people die. Love is blossoming between Leia and Han, so we don't know how that was played out. And at the very end, they all go to Cloud City, where Han gets frozen in carbonite, Luke gets his hand cut off, and, surprise, surprise, it is revealed to him, and to us at the time, that Darth Vader is his father. Episode 6. Episode 6 kicks it off really quick, and gets back into the action as Luke has to save his friend Han from Jabba the Hutt. After that, they have to go to the planet Ewok in order to sabotage the newest Death Star made by the Empire. While he's there, Luke has to confront the fact that he knows that Leia is his sister, and the fact that she has feelings for Han. While doing that, they eventually have to fight through Ewok in order to blow up the bunker. They have to Wedge and Lando, which are two other characters in the series, have to fly through the Death Star, blow it up as Luke battles his father, and eventually overthrows the Emperor with his father. We're done! Ben, I will see you tomorrow! On a side note, forgive me, this video is kind of crappy because I'm in finals week, and I have another final. I have a physics final tomorrow, which defines a big part of my grade and my GPA. So anyway, don't DFTBA, guys. Bye. And happy fandom week!